in my yard reminiscing the day I read about a child between 7 and 8. His mom was a fiend and drugs led her astray. Him and his sister, no attention she paid, so they made their own games with their own rules to play. His daddy was at work, never seen him in the day. Then they only had an hour before he hit the hay. Authorities got involved and tried to take him away. Drugs had got the better of that poppy mom. Rather have an ounce than treat her daughter or son to something nice. Anything would have done. They've been neglected and torn ever since day one. The daddy couldn't help cause he was working for a living, while his only 2 kids were wishing for 10 minutes that their mama show affection rather than try to finish the cream from the bong that she was just hitting. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same. Her addiction got so bad she was ticking off the dealer, moving off the higher drugs where they were trying to wean her off the dope she was taking from the age of a teen. But it wasn't working, it was only making her mean, and she was robbing off the family trying to feed her addiction. Nowhere in the pain she was strongly afflicted, and all her kids wanted was a minute with their mom. But she shut her mouth so much that she forgot who they was. She moved on to coke so she could get a better buzz, not realizing that she was taking other drugs, heroin and crack, trying to block out the pain. Not realizing herself that it was affecting the brain, it was causing a change. And more she would rage when she didn't have a fix or any more than a day. She was stealing to pay the debt she had laid, not knowing the precautions if she ever came up late. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same. She was a woman that was all about her pride, had one bad moment which destroyed her whole life. Her husband had left her, her kids were in care. The pain she couldn't take, she could stand up and fight. Became a child of the devil, narcotics were her mate. The crack and the heroin severely made her age. She was so fucked up, couldn't write her own name. It had taken her for the worst and she didn't look the same. So thinking to herself, maybe it's not too late. This is when she realized that she had to make a change. She had to grow her spine again to be able to walk away from the lifestyle she had since 2008. But she relapsed again just like everyone said. The coke, crack and smoke, it was going to her head. This woman was only 40 and had her whole life left. 2 weeks on she OD'd when the police found her dead. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same. From one bad moment things dramatically change. The nicest known person could suddenly rage, be unstoppable whoever that's to get in their way. Then you wake up in the morning, things are never the same.